Hi, Steve Dragon here, your personal wellness consultant. On a remote location tonight, we are in Idaho Falls at the Holiday Inn Express. We are going to be helping my daughter Shaylee move back from Rexburg, Idaho, back home tomorrow. And she just had too much stuff to put in her car, so we had to bring up a bigger vehicle and help with that move. And I mentioned that a little earlier, where we kind of enjoy this trip. We listened to some CDs on the way up from Heather Madder. That's Madder. Look her up on Facebook. She's got a website, but I don't remember for sure what it is. It's probably heathermadder.com. But she's got another a company. She runs a coaching company. She has some things that she talks about that are really interesting. They really resonate with me. She talks some about, one of the main things she talks about, I think, is the fact that our spirits are totally independent, is that the right word, from our bodies. They are not the same thing. So when we die, our spirit continues in life, our body is left behind. And that's, doctrinally, I've known that for many, many, many years. But she puts it in a way that feels more practical. And so it's really cool. It's interesting, I think it was this morning on the way to work, I was feeling, for some reason, some anxiety. I couldn't figure out why, never did figure out why. I just was feeling anxious about something. But it occurred to me that that maybe was my spirit feeling that. Because what my thought was, why would my body be experiencing some anxiety? Many of you, I'm sure, have experienced anxiety, nervousness, discomfort. So it's interesting. I almost felt my spirit separately from my body. And the first time I heard some of Heather Madder's CDs several weeks ago, that was something she talked a little about, or at least that's what I got out of it, is how cool that would be to be able to feel the power, the infinite power of my spirit. And if you think about it, we do have infinite power, infinite potential as spirits. I believe before we came here, we were very powerful as spirits. And when we leave here, we will be very powerful. And we will recognize a lot of that power that we didn't recognize while we were here. She talks a lot about that kind of thing, and I really love some of the things she teaches. I highly recommend her. Well, last night, after I recorded, my wife mentioned that I say in every one of these that I'm a personal wellness consultant, and she mentioned that my son Nick has asked the same question. So what are you doing? You're not teaching anything about wellness. I disagree with that, and tomorrow that's what I'll be talking about. I'm really tired after 5 hours of sleep last night and then driving for 2.5 to 3 hours. I'm really tired, and so I don't really have the presence of mind to talk much about that tonight, but I am going to talk about that tomorrow. What I believe wellness is all about. And hopefully you'll be able to see that really I have been talking a lot about wellness. So I'll get that ready. We will talk about that tomorrow. This video, unfortunately, is not going online tonight. I'll get it online tomorrow morning, which will be Saturday. By the time you see it, it will be today. Because isn't a yesterday. It's only it's only today. So like what I like to tell my kids when we're on a trip and they say, "Are we there yet?" And I say, "No, we're here. And even when we get there, we're going to have to say we're here. So we're never going to be there. So just relax." It's sort of like that. It'll be today when you get this. So anyway. Oh, the reason for that is because I forgot to bring the cable for the phone. Bummer. Holiday Inn Express does have a business center downstairs. I don't have a laptop, but that wouldn't have been an excuse had I remembered to bring the cable for my phone, which I did not. So that will be tomorrow. So this is Steve Dragon, your personal wellness consultant. Have a great day, great evening. Take care.